I guess I need to make breakfast. I'm showered and everything. It is 9:45 a.m. This stuff just doesn't happen quickly. I got up at 6. I was out the door by 7:40. Could not find my glasses. That was a problem. Turns out they were over there where they're never at. Got back about 9 a.m. Did some things, uploaded the videos of me going to the store and unpacking the groceries. And I'm still waiting on them. Oh, I love Pika Fat. Peekaboo Fat. Anyway. So, now I need breakfast. But first, guess what we have to do? Dishes. Because there's no one else here to do dishes. And this is all the stuff. These are all the rags from yesterday. Here's some more rags from yesterday. I gotta do laundry. I am way behind on laundry. I had to wear my jeans to go to the store today because all I had was sweatpants with basically no elastic. So I wasn't going to wear those out because that's just asking to be irritated and I'm already angry. So if I'm already angry, I need to do things that will make me not angry. So I wore jeans today, which probably makes everybody else in the town happy, but I really don't give a shit. So I need to make some more coffee first up. I did run the whole pot of coffee this morning. So I need to make a new pot. I actually drank quite a bit of that pot too. This is all that's left. I'm going to dump it and make a fresh pot. But that's all that's left of this morning's coffee. And I shouldn't drink it that fast. It makes my bladder go nuts, which then drives me nuts. But it's coffee. It's hot. And this particular coffee was half off. I hate Folgers. But, you know, you buy what you can afford sometimes, and it is coffee. So, since it falls under the category of coffee, we will call it a win. Because I usually only get about half of this much coffee for about $6. So, we'll do that. I want to wash my hands. I've just been so busy this week, and nothing's really panned out. You know, for as busy as I've been, nothing has really worked out. I've been to 2 interviews in the last 2 weeks, and that takes time. You know, I had to take the phone call that I didn't get the job. Go figure. That wastes time. That was a waste of my time. So, you know, it's just ridiculous. And I haven't had time to do what I need to do, like frickin' laundry. I really should have got some more of these spoons, but I got some metal ones. I'll wash a metal one. But I actually need that because I'm going to have to put some more coffee in there. Alright, so and this container needs replaced. I think I've had this container for about 6 months or so. It doesn't matter what the container says because, you know, after the first month or so, it could have anything in it. This is the espresso that I am just going to dump right on top of here. And some people save these. I don't know what I would need it for. I might save it. I think I'll save it for a minute. I got another one up at the up in my cabinet, but I don't really need it. All right, let me do this. Put this on and shake it a little bit. Shake it a little bit. Mix that up. And we're ready to make some more coffee. Maybe the espresso will make it taste better. Really don't like Folgers. It's not good to the last drop anymore. It's kind of awful. All right, making me some more coffee. I'm not gonna dump this and rinse it out, but I'm not gonna rinse out the basket. I didn't rinse out the basket, you'll notice, because it doesn't need rinsed out. You can actually put less coffee in your basket after you make your initial pot. Do I even know what I want? All right, this is full of congealed grease from yesterday, so I better do something about that. Get as much out of there as I can. Start the fire on the stove. And I need to actually melt this grease. At least what's left in here. I see 3/4, therefore I see a problem. Because this is fork 4, and I should have 5 forks. Let's see it in there. No, I found it. I had leftover beans last night. I was not in the mood to cook anything elaborate, so it was leftover beans last night. So I get to do more dishes. Isn't that fun? I did forget something at Dollar General. I forgot the shampoo, so I will have to go out and get that from somewhere. At some point. But it wasn't on my, it didn't make it onto my list, and to be honest, it wasn't a this week thing, so I don't know how I would have remembered it. And I need to get different dish soap, but it is what it is. and you think you want to write for a living, you think you want to get work for a living, you want to do this, you want to walk to the store because your car rotted out 7 years ago and nobody's had time to fix it, or money, nobody's had time or the money to fix it. Do you want to hand wash dollar bulls? I mean, these bulls, they hold food, but here's the thing about them. You see this? Look how thin those edges are. You could almost taco this bull. I think this was yesterday's breakfast bowl. Try not to do this too much because you'll waste a lot of time doing dishes. In fact, a lot of what we have to do every day is a waste of time. You know how rich people get lots and lots of stuff done? They don't have to do this. They don't have to cook, they don't have to clean, they don't have to get their clothes ready in the morning. They don't have to make their beds. Some of them don't even have to drive. They have drivers that will drive them. Or they have helicopters so they can get there faster. But all of us, this takes up valuable time. While you're cleaning your house, what else could you be doing? I could be writing. I could be working on my website. I could be doing that article I claimed yesterday. Wow. There is a wasp. Alright, so that was fun. No. There's a wasp. Do I know how long it's been in the house? No. Do I know that I'm viciously allergic to these motherfuckers? You betcha. And I hit it with a bunch of dish soap, which means my dish soap is going to run out faster. Wonderful. That was hornet spray, so that thing is done. Also means I get to wash my clothes again. Yay! So that's perfect. So yeah. So the only thing I had right on the hand to stop it from flying was dish soap. to scrub this. This looks like shit. Okay. It is just now 10:12 a.m. Dry off my cup. Get my coffee creamer. It's not really coffee creamer, it's half and half. Why is it half and half? Because half and half has 1 gram of protein in it and no carbs. It also contains 4 ingredients: milk, cream, and some sodium crap. The latter 2 ingredients are probably preservatives to help its shelf life. And believe it or not, I actually missed a spot, so I had to dump all that. There was a spot right on the rim, and I ran my finger over it, and it didn't move, so it wasn't fresh. I don't know how the hell that happened, but it did. So I get to start over. Right. I love starting over. And I love wasting half and half. It's not like this shit is cheap. This little container was $2.99. The bigger container that I just bought today was $3.25. The difference is that I bought that little container at CVS, which I won't be going back into for a while, and the big container I bought at Dollar General. All right, I finally have another coffee. Thankfully. All right, so let's see how this pan is doing. Looks better than it did yesterday. I guarantee you that I'm still not happy with it. I love the smell of cooking dish soap. toxic. All right, so what do I want? Well, I think I want some butter. I want some butter that I've opened already. I want some butter. I want some onions. And remember, I packed these onions yesterday. I don't think I showed you, but this is what I do. And I make sure that they lay flat in the freezer so that I can do this. And there you go. You have onions just like you would have got out of the freezer section, except you didn't pay those prices. And out of the 1.79 pounds that I bought, I ended up with 20 ounces. So that is 1.25 pounds for $3. So I don't know if it's any better than I could have done getting them frozen, but these weren't the sale onions, so. And I have 2 bags of these onions. This is just one bag that I've gotten out. I ended up putting it in 2 different bags. This is the smaller of the bags too, with the smaller amount in it. But what I want to do here is, I think I'm going to make an omelet. Water is particularly limey this morning. Not sure why. Maybe it's because everybody's home and drawing on the reservoir. I hate this sink. If you hear that banging, that's because I have a Bam Bam sink. This is a Bam Bam sink. A Bam Bam sink is where it is so small that you have problems doing anything without bam, bam, bamming. You're going to bam, bam your hands, bam, bam your plates, bam, bam your pans, bam, bam, bam. Nothing will piss you off more than that. Except the Bam Bam shower. Same deal. A shower that is so freaking small that you end up hitting the sides and all that shit all the time. You just can't escape it. I'll just use the rest of that butter or whatever. It's being a pain in the ass anyway. So, this. I'm going to let that cook for a minute. Well, I was working on my other videos from earlier, and my watch dinged. So I'm going to run in here and grab these onions up real quick. I need a plate for my, I need a spot for my fork. Will I ever be happy with the cleanliness of anything the first time it's washed? Probably not. Alright, so the onions look good. They're looking good. Here, let's see. There's my onions looking good. I want... Hey, you know what? I've got some pre-cooked bacon. Check that out. And I've got a sausage. I'm not sure what kind of sausage this is. But we're going to put that in there. Along with this pre-cooked bacon. Guess I'll just do all of it, since I bought more bacon. Alright, sausage with pre-cooked bacon. I think I'll put some jalapenos in there too. I've got some pickled jalapenos. Thought I was going to do something with them, but I really haven't. It's probably because I just don't eat bread anymore, so it's hard for me to eat a jar of jalapenos because normally these go on nachos. Eggs. Alright, so we'll do some eggs. And this is done. I'm done with this. So I'm basically having a bacon, smoked sausage, onion, and jalapeno omelet. In those eggs. I know some people like to thin it out with milk and this and that and the other, but to me when I do that, it just makes the eggs start to taste very watery. So we'll just scramble them like this with nothing else. Well, other than spices, I got some pepper. Should have got more pepper. What is this? Onion powder. There we go. And maybe a little paprika. I didn't feel like paprika yesterday. Yeah, a little bit of paprika. All right. And we'll see how we're doing over here with the bacon, jalapenos, and other delicious things. Spatulas, what I'm going to use this morning. So I was looking at my sausage, wondering how I was going to cut that up, and I'll tell you how I'm going to cut it up. I'm going to cut it up with the spatula. And it's still just a little bit frozen, which makes it actually easier to cut. So here's what we got so far. So there's the breakfast so far. And we'll let that cook for a minute because that ain't ready to be having any eggs in it yet. Set timer for 5 minutes. Takes me a longer time to make breakfast than it does to go to the store. And here's the 2 eggs. Just cook that up. And by the time I'm done cooking, I have no bowls left and 2 forks. I think what I want with this is just butter. So I think I just want butter to go with this. So do that. So there we have it. This is what I'm eating for break lunch. Because it is 10:48 a.m. And this is breakfast. All right. That's it. Like and subscribe if you feel like it. I will talk to you later.